Hey guys, Manalak here. Welcome back to another Watcher Realms video. We're back with a preview for the Forerunner news, which is pretty exciting. And we have, firstly, the arena changes that's going to make Leia Alexandra much more affordable. But not in the way that you guys imagine. We'll get into that in a short while. But there's also a big update when it comes to gear, which we'll get into later. But first of all, let's just take a look at the hero adjustments. So Karosa is actually a fusion unit on Forerunner. I forgot. I think it was Phelan, the new epic that was introduced recently. That was the fusion unit that was used to obtain Karusa. So I don't have our original skill kit, unfortunately, but it looks like they are buffing her quite a bit, giving her magic vulnerability, uh, rage adjustment, attack adjustments, and all that. But I don't see any adjustments to her base damage, which is actually the troublesome bit. I understand that her base attack is like 2 or 3,000 only, which is incredibly low for a unit that, is supposed to be sort of a DPS, but yeah. Other than that though, just some optimizations for Demi and then also some bug fixes, which I don't think there's anything specific here for us to take note of. But next one, the big thing that's coming up. So people have been asking for the longest time if ancient gear will ever be like you'll be able to ever reroll it and whatnot. And it looks like we are gonna be getting some form of that. So gear gem enhancement feature now available after reaching enhancement level 16, which is the max level. You can access the gem enhancement interface through gear and gem enhancement. And various gems with different effects can be used to modify gear. First one, Dark 4 Gem enhances primary attribute of Mythic or higher rarity gear. Mythic is the highest tier though, isn't it? I need to find a non-variant to... This is Mythic level gear, yeah, Ancient Mythic gear. So, Ancient or higher rarity, that is sort of hinting to us that maybe a different rarity will come at some point in time. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure what enhances primary attribute means. Does it mean that the attack bonus that we'll get will actually like increase or whatnot? And I just realized I wasn't showing the Discord, so yeah. So we were on here with the Karosa and Demi thing, but yeah, this is the gem enhancement bit. So yeah, we'll need to actually find out when we get the thing coming. Next one is probably the more exciting one. Evolution Gem converts tier 1 gear, mythic or higher, into tier 2 or tier 3 gear of the same part while preserving its secondary attributes. So it means that we can perhaps finally be able to upgrade stuff like Annihilating Might, get it to be upgraded into, um, Wicked Vengeance, maybe, I don't know. And also for like the right side of things, what comes into mind is actually going to be like Guardian's Gear, where we finally get to upgrade it to like Unshaken Will or Tempered Will. And also any of the older sets, are they going to like update it? Like maybe the Curse set, where is it? Can be upgraded to like Cataclysm. Who knows? We'll find out about that, when this actually comes into the Forerunner server. So next one, variant, that's pretty straightforward. Only into weapon or banger, which means that, we won't be able to break the meta by giving every single gear that we have into a variant. And then last but not least, Transmutation Gem changes the type of one selected secondary attribute on Ancient Mythic or Variant gear while preserving its progress bar. So this one is very interesting. If, let's say, we take for example, okay, this one doesn't matter. This one not so much. Okay, we should probably go to gear that is like a bit different. Just say Soba Arcana. Yeah, stuff like this. This means that I can change my defense into flat attack instead. And you'll preserve the roll, which means that, it's going to be huge in terms of upgrades. I think in terms of upgrades, it's probably going to be this last one that's going to be doing most of the work. This stuff, not really that much, but you would imagine the biggest change is actually going to be units that have like healing effect as like the fourth stat, and it rolls like freaking well. Those are the kind of things that, you know, you'll probably want like a reroll or something. Something like this, healing effect, if you can change it to flat attack, that'll be huge. But obviously, I don't have the best examples here to showcase that, but I think you guys get the idea when it comes to, you know, which are the best stuff that we can actually change here. And I'm also interested to know whether we can change this to become a quad. Can I add crit damage here, or is there going to be restrictions? We don't know, so yeah, that'll be another interesting to take note of. That's why I feel that, you know, this very last gem is going to be the game changer, especially if we're able to change any gear that we have into a quad. That's going to be huge. So yeah, for convenience, Refine and Recast will also have the gem enhancement feature in the same exact page. And these gems can be found in Mauric's Hall of Illusion, which is a new content piece that, you know, we'll take a look at later. And then there's Artifact Augmentation. This one is quite similar. There's three kinds of augmentation. One increases a random artifact attribute. So if I had to guess, that's gonna be either like, you know, increasing the HP or attack. And then that's slightly increased. And then after that, you have the advanced augmentation, which says significantly increase, but at the same time, it's random. So we don't know whether it's going to hit like the HP or attack, or is it going to hit the extra effects and all that. And then runic augmentation adds an extra attribute to the artifact, which can be reset repeatedly. So that means you can keep rerolling to get like extra stuff. The question comes of, you know, what extra attributes can we add here? Can we add like attack percentage? Because if we can't do that, then it's a bit of a miss. Because the only thing that you really want here is like those percentage based stats. So things like rate regen, attack speed, crit rate, crit damage. Can we add those? We don't know, and this pieces of like gems will probably be quite rare to get to. So yeah, and new feature. It doesn't really say much, just that you need a trial keystone to open the trial portal. Can be obtained from other game features. Different trials, once it begins, cannot be restarted. That's interesting. It means no do-overs. You go in, you get what you need to do, and then you head out. So yeah. And then trial keystones have a maximum storage limit. Once the limit is reached, no more can be obtained. So you can't hoard this, you just have to use it maybe on a weekly basis and whatnot. So yeah, very interesting chunk over here. We get a lot of gear upgrades. I am most interested in the transmutation gem, whether or not we can actually form quads with that. And then the next one, new campaign stages, nothing much really. And then this is the big one. Increase Apex reward coins for weekly arena settlement. So Plat 3 gets to 600, Overlord gets to 800, and Apex gets to 2.25k. And then increase Apex coin rewards for arena battle victories. So that goes up to 40, which is right now it's 30. So not that much of a difference. But I think the big change here is that Plat 3 also can, you know, stand a chance to get some stuff now. And then after the update, this is so huge. You will receive Apex coins reward based on your highest arena rank achieved between 1st of Jan this year to, you know, 22nd of May. So when I saw this, I actually went to take a look. Forerunner actually got Lady Alexandra back in early August. So it's about 5 months of, you know, coins that we're not getting here. But that's fine because it looks like we do get quite a bit of a boost. So here they change it to 2.25k, but you're getting a whopping 3k for each, you know, highest arena ranked here. But I wonder if this is gonna be for each week, or if it's gonna be for, you know, just what's the highest rank that you have obtained throughout this entire period. Because it better be the former, otherwise this is just not gonna be that helpful. But yeah, this is gonna be huge if, let's say, they allow you to, you know, get arena coins for each week of ranking you've gotten. There's a very high chance that a lot of folks will be able to buy Lady Alexandra just right after this update. And next one, first 100 commanders to acquire Lady Alexandra on Forerunner server will receive the skin voucher. And they'll announce the list of eligible commanders soon. And the voucher can be redeemed for a specific skin at the Apex shop at the end of October 2025. And other commanders can also buy with Apex coin. Basically rewarding the folks who actually grinded and got her much earlier on. Other than that, we have some other changes here. So gear preview, gear detail preview pop up for deployed heroes in Guild War and all that. And then also quick view button for the mini map. Setting up your team. BP calculation change from real time to update only when the gear changes. So just some quality of life there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So nothing much crazy. I will say that this arena rework is the biggest. If this gives us coins based on all the weeks of ranking that we've gotten, this is about, I don't know, 20k worth, 20 weeks or so worth of weekly resets. So you multiply that by 3k, that's gonna be like 60k extra coins, which sounds quite unbelievable, which is why I am sort of, not very convinced that this is gonna be like a weekly thing. I think it's gonna be a lump sum. Makes more sense for them to do it that way because otherwise the whales are just gonna get a freaking whooping like 60k Apex coins just right after the reset. Because it really looks like, yeah, it's gonna be just a one-off thing. But yeah, we'll see when this comes to the game. I think the most interesting one is probably these gem enhancements. It's gonna be huge, especially if the transmutation one can actually, change your gear from, a normal piece of crap into like a quad instead. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know in the comment section what you're most excited about. Are you most excited about this new gem enhancements? Or are you excited about the Apex Arena changes? Of course, I think your excitement will depend very much on this coins thing. Are they gonna give it to us for all the weekly resets? Or are they gonna just give one-off 3,000 coins if you have managed to achieve Apex in this period? So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.